been a while since I played one of these. Ah, I remember the good old days, back when I had no active viewers and was a loser. Just like today. Welcome to Pokemon Colosseum, a game that I've actually found has been weirdly divisive after the fact. Like, man, when I was younger, a lot of people liked this game. There was a pretty general consensus that this game was pretty damn good, but I don't know. I've been, in retrospect, I've been seeing people shitting on it, and I just gotta assume that's people getting mad that this was one of the best Pokemon games ever made, and it was, not only like a weird spin-off, and it was also a console game, it is still, like, better than some of the modern ones. Whoops. I can't believe Pokemon Colosseum is canceled. Let's go to the options menu. There's no option menu. Thank you all for coming. I'm sorry, I've lied. Video game. I forgot his default name is Wes. He does not look like a Wes to me. I always named him something, and it was a small child. I named him whatever the hell I wanted at the time. But just look at this man and tell me he looks like a Wes. But okay. I'm gonna go with the canon name just because I don't think I've ever named him Wes before. So, you know, it's the truest timeline, I guess. I guess for Wes, okay, sure. You know, they're trying really hard to make your protagonist seem real cool. And they succeeded. Oh yeah, what Pokemon game do you immediately commit in a bombing on, like, an occupied building with people in it and you presumably steal something? That's so cool. My guy's in the party. I'm me and I'm in the party. I'm going. I can't even pause the game yet. Yeah, well, hey, it's stylized. I just don't give a shit. I'll be honest. GameCube era games have always firmly placed themselves in the good enough tier, and I'm fine with it. Maybe it's, absolutely, it's firmly in the I grew up with these games and just really don't care. You could put the worst looking GameCube game in front of me, I'd be like, yeah, that's fine. Like, this game's very, like, custom Robo styled. Authorities have made a stunning announcement on the mysterious building that exploded in Echo Canyon. It was Team Snag'em got a team acquired. Team Snag'em is a game of Pokemon abductors who have already been marked for arrest. The hideout was discovered only as a result of the explosion. By the time the police arrived, the ruined building had already been abandoned. The cause of the explosion is under investigation. It should become apparent eventually. And there you go. The thing that, you know, I did. Hey, how's it going? Game's a little quiet. Game a little quiet? Like the cutscenes were fine, but like the actual game itself's kind of quiet. You know, I'll fluff it up a little bit. Hopefully it doesn't, like, start breaking things, you know, but... Yeah, no, it might be a bit much. It's meant to be like a quiet area. There we go. Fuck Team Snag 'em. Yeah. 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 Hello. Yeah. Alright, well that was fun. Oh, it's because I was indoors, that's why it was quiet. Also, again, why I want to, as I'm going to be going along, I also want to talk about how much better paced this game is. It is indeed fucking Pokemon New Vegas. Let's talk about how much better paced this game already is compared to mainline Pokemon games. I have been playing for maybe 2 minutes. We have gotten an initial plot summary. We're in like a big canyon area. We found the enemy team was stealing Pokemon. And now we are already in our first battle. It just immediately tells you what you need to know. We did something to them. We took something from them, presumably. And by the way, this entire game is double battles. Get shocked. And of course, okay, now it's a little loud. I'm turning it back just a little bit, just a touch. Just a notch. There we go. There we go. Much more comfortable. And we're immediately in the fight. And not only that, but we start with level 25 Pokemon. Which means we have not only multiple Pokemon, they're level 25 and 26. We are well seasoned. We're starting off in the middle of a journey. Fight them. And confusion them. Yeah, do that. We have an Espeon and Umbreon, already evolved Pokemon at a fairly respectable level. They're not teaching me how to catch things. They're not teaching me how to combat. They're letting the player figure that out for themselves in a very easy combat encounter. Because almost any button you could click will just murder these things. You know? Also, talking about Pokemon animations, did you notice the Zigzagoon when it got hit? When it was running back, it ran through its trainer's legs? Okay, let me try to do something weak. Your secret power. We'll do Reflect. Watch his, like, recovery animation. Yes, this is not the best example for Pokemon animations. I still want to give credit where credit's due. This looks very cool. Fuck, that killed. Shit. Never mind. You're not allowed to see it anymore. I sure hope you just studied. This is just some random guy, and I would have to presume it's like a bar. A tavern being like, hey, you look like a trainer. You want to battle? Thanks, Willie. Go to Fenac City. I can do that. Say hello to what is probably... Honestly, it might be a bit presumptuous. This might be my favorite Pokemon region. It's a spin-off one. Welcome to the Ore region. Talked about it a few times. It's almost entirely desert, and it sucks. And I like it a lot. And because it's entirely a desert, you don't get to walk anywhere because it would just be a massive pain in the ass. So you get a sick-ass motorcycle whose companion cart is reserved exclusively for Umbreon Espeon. And now there's a kidnapping. So we have a presumably morally dubious protagonist who has blown up a building that had people in it, stolen something. We have already fucked with the main villain team that is known for kidnapping Pokemon, and we have actual human kidnappers. The plot is going. It is starting, and it's starting fast. Oh yeah. And he's using Whismer. He's so cool. What is my secret power? Okay, I know it's not fighting at the very least. Goodbye, Whismer. I love you. Damn it. Yeah, Espeon, and in case you're wondering what the actual gimmick for the Espeon line, each one of the evolutions, at least originally, was meant to embody a particular stat. Flareon is attack. Vaporeon is defense. Jolteon is speed. Umbreon is special defense, and Espeon is special attack. So Umbreon is tankier but doesn't hit as hard. And then Leafeon, Glaceon, Sylveon, they just fucked everything up. The theme is broken. Hey guys, do you want to stop kidnapping people? It also has been the reason why Flareon has been awful for, at least it was, for the longest time, is because it was a fire type that was based around attack. When the generation it was introduced in, you know, the first one, all fire types were special attack based, so it actively could not make use of its good attack stat, and so it was bad for like 5 generations. Oh, whoops. Whereas Jolteon, whose whole shtick is speed, has been, like, mint, and has actively been good since it came out. Goodbye, losers. Hey, don't kidnap people. Oh, yuck. Are you okay in there? I'm helping! Yeah, I'm doing it. Hello. What's her name? And what Rui is her default name? I would never have guessed that. Alright, I picked Wes's default canon name because I've never picked it before. Who's our obligatory partner in crime? Who's our obligatory, definitely not Misty? Ah, big drink. Yeah, pick your favorite name. Granite, good choice. Strong name. Granite. Firm name, strong. What do you mean, peculiar Pokemon? And now we got a plot hook. Oh, that's fine then. So she's been grabbed from a town over, and go to the mayor's house. He may be able to help this lady. Yeah, sure. This game actually got a sequel, and it's objectively not as good, because even though it hasn't been confirmed, like, we can already kind of assume, also, yes, she will be, in fact, be following us around, and in fact, will be body blocking us. It immediately, you can tell just by Wes's design, almost, that he's very clearly meant to be, like, an obligatory, edgier protagonist. Like, he started off inside the main villain team's base, and like I said, he blew up a fucking building that had people in it. And that's so cool! Like, goddamn, they actually do something interesting with their obligatory silent protagonist. We blew up a building, we stole something, and we just stopped the kidnapping. So clearly we're a darker flavor Awesome. You're damn right, Scion. So, I'll be the first one to say it. Controversial take. I might be getting... Might be a little too hot for some people, but I think Pokemon needs more indiscriminate death. I think that'll really sell the boxes. Controversial opinion it may be. Is that a cast form? Give me that. Come here, you. You son of a bitch. What's a cast form doing here? Oh. There's a ruckus going on near the town, Meryl. Oh. I want to go to the shop. I like your town. It has water in it, unlike, you know, the desert outside. He doesn't even sell Pokeballs. Fucking place sucks. Alright, where's the damn mayor's house? Are you the mayor? Justy leader of the pre-gym. Okay, we have Pokemon gym leaders. Who could have guessed? I think the mayor's house is right here. Yes, that's the one. Jesus Christ. Hi, Ansem. Bye. that's Ansem Riku. We also have Eggman. Escape the mayor. Cage 2 spoiled. That wasn't Kingdom Hearts 1. Well, Cage 1 spoiled, if anything. Name your Pokemon name. A Pokemon that attacks people. Oh, that's weird. Don't tell me what to do. Pokemon Stadium was a 64 game. I can't even do it. Hey, what's on TV? Repeat of an you bitch. I don't want a repeat of an earlier news story. I want a new news story. Where's the news? I hate it here. This town sucks. I'm going to the Pokemon Stadium. Is that Jigglypuff? Very healthy. Good puff right there. What's going on in here? Can I do battle? Is this tournament archive? You bitch. This is very pretty. I like the fact that there's water everywhere. It's very nice. So not only were we actively a member, we were one of their best members. And that's what that weird red, like, gauntlet thing on our left arm is. It's the snack machine. That it literally lets them illegally... I know, fuck you, Scion. Be nice. You're gonna be nice to the Pokemon franchise. But is it illegally converts Pokeball data to allow you to catch an already caught Pokemon. That is... Oh, yeah, I mean, of course. Oh, that's the part you're taking exception to. Fair enough. But, like, that is such a cool concept. Someone illegally modifying Pokeball data to allow them to just steal already caught Pokemon. Like, that sounds like it would logistically make sense. I do find that interesting in the Pokemon universe. Fuck your Corphish, get out of here. I'm a big fan. That's neat. That's interesting. Big ups. I don't think I have any Pokeballs, otherwise, you know, I would try taking this Pokemon. I think I don't want a Corphish. Corphish is so cool. Ow. I don't have any balls. Damn it. But yes, you can just take Pokemon. Every trainer battle is, in theory, a wild encounter. Yeah. It's actually, like, a problem with a lot of the earlier Pokemon games. They stopped doing this. Where every move and Pokemon name is fully capitalized. Yeah. It was especially bad in the earlier days, too, because if you had a, like, let's say you had this Espeon. If you traded it up to, like, Gen 5, I think, because you can actually take Pokemon out of this game and put them into the mainline games, they would actually still have their name be fully capitalized in a game that doesn't have that as a feature. So, where every other Pokemon would have properly capitalized names, you just randomly throw out an Espeon that you're just, like, screaming its name. It was the style at the time, of course. I need balls. I want to use my machine to start stealing. I mean, I did blow up a building. Okay, I'll go shopping for Pokeballs. Brandon is like, yeah, that's kind of fucked up, but I mean, you did save my life, so yeah, sure, I'll give you a chance. I can get behind Granite's gumption. How do I get Pokeballs? I want capsules. I want ye old gotcha mechanics. Do you sell Pokeballs? Okay, so we have to go to locomotive stand. So, I don't know if when it'll be explained, and I don't want to wait any longer. The origin is actually... very illegal, you're damn right. It's cool. I also like his one-wheeled motorcycle. I don't even want to ask about the logistics of how that one works, but yeah. But the origin is super weird because it's so desolate and out of the way. There aren't really very many wild Pokemon species that don't just, like, live deep underground, so they don't sell Pokeballs around here. There's no reason to. There's no Pokemon to catch. See, like, there's no Colvithings around these parts. Like, the only reason he has them is just because he just randomly had them in stock from somewhere else. 5 Pokeballs. See, this is where you buy Pokeballs from. But this entire Ore region is super neat because there just aren't wild Pokemon. So the only way to get new Pokemon would be to either buy them, trade them, or in this game's case, just steal them. Based. Hello, yes, I would like 5 more, so that I might get a Premier Ball. Wait, is it 10 at a time? It might be 10 at a time. Yeah. Every time you buy 10 Pokeballs, you get a... There actually was a Pokemon Stadium. Okay, it's called a stadium, not a Colosseum, but fuck you. Yes, they add wild Pokemon in the region in the sequel, but that's only with, like, a specific, like, baiting mechanic. So, like, they do exist, but they're so rare that people just don't even bother, you know? How do I save? Hey, fuck you, Ninja. It's been... How do I save? Isn't the PDA? Is there a save button? Snag list? How do I save in this game? Is it in my item? How the fuck do I save? Does anyone see an obvious save point somewhere? Weird floating hover motorcycle. Hey! Something terrible's happening. A whole lot of scary men. I saw the two creeps who look out the truck earlier. Oh, shit. If you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go find a save point somewhere. Is there one in here? You know, I would think that the gym would have a save point. Maybe not. The gym does not have a save. I don't even know what a save point in this game looks like. It's been too long. Where's the Pokemon Center? Help me, I'm lost. Oh, that's a save point if I've ever seen one. Was that a gym? Yes, it was. This game actually kind of does the thing in, like, more modern Pokemon games where they try to have the gym actually serve a purpose. But in the more modern games, they've made it so that gyms are a dual-function building. Like, oh, this gym's a library. Oh, this gym is like an actual gym for people, and they work out there. Oh, this gym is a museum. Things like that. In this game, no, the gym is an actual gym. Trainers come here from around the world to get from around the region to get Pokemon and to actively train under the tutelage of more experienced trainers. Like, the area I walked through on the left was a school. So the building actually, like, serves a purpose. I like it a lot. Very cool. Big fan. That is, in fact, I didn't want to just, you know, spell that out. Because this is a very desolate region, and, yeah, like, you know, like, this is a very desolate region that, like, people who are going on, like, a Pokemon journey don't really come to. There's only the one gym, yeah. Because there's not, like, this region is more formatted after, like, I would almost describe it as, like, the Wild West, where it's a little bit more outlaw-y. You know, there aren't really, like, a big overarching governing body yet. It's a little more play by your own rules. Each individual city's kind of doing its own thing. So there's not, like, a league, you know? There's not, like, a big expanse to organize, like, and facilitate something like a Pokemon League. Oh, God. Mirror Bee. Oh, God. I mean, they have both a gym and a stadium. The stadium is just for people to sign up for and have, like, a tournament bracket. You don't see that very often. Those are the Power Rangers. That is a Sentai outfit back there. Like, we've already seen that there's a stadium, so, like, clearly they're doing something different. They have, like, a tournament bracket that people can just sign up for. That'd probably get you some street cred, you know? Winning multiple tournaments. This guy's so cool. Oh, Jesus Christ. There he goes. That's just the endgame of every Pokemon. I mean, yeah, but, like, the fact that Joe Schmo can do it. Mirror Bee Peon. Folly. round 2 with this loser. Can I catch a Whismur, please? I love Whismur. I want to explode. Pokemon Ranger's not real. If they ever say that to me again, I will ban you from my Discord. How dare you imply to me that Pokemon Ranger is a real game? You know, the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games don't have any gyms, but that's because there's no humans in those games. Yeah, his team's real doing good. Did that Whismur just punch me? Asshole. Wait, I can snatch? I want to snatch. Oh. I have no idea what snatch does. I thought it was gonna work like Thief, but I guess I steal a move. If I had to presume, why did Wes give that to his default moveset? I think Snatch is gonna be dropped. Oh, now he gets to play the game. It's Trudley, everyone's favorite character. Literal Jobbers, Duskull and Spinarak. I am going to kill you. It's super effective. Oh, that's gotta hurt. And just insert more Pokemon Stadium announcer. Makita. Yeah, this game's OST's great. I mean, you know, Scion and I guess me also are known for just turning off the game audio. But yes, this is the this is the obligatory mechanic of this game. Fun fact, if you try to use a Pokeball on a non-shadow Pokemon if you try to use a Pokeball on a non-shadow Pokemon, while you could, Granite will be like, you can't do that, that's not nice, and Wes will stop. But you can still shadow Pokemon all day because they're, like, illegally genetically modified and are therefore full of sin. So therefore it's not a sin to take them. But that does make this game have a very, very interesting balancing decision. Because there's no random encounters, and the only Pokemon that you can catch in this game are Shadow Pokemon. That means the game designers know exactly what Pokemon you have. Or at least can presume, because the only things you have available are what that they have given you. So they can actually balance things out a little bit better, which is very interesting. Sure, Ninja. If I find it dumb, I won't use it, but I will happily learn about neat glitch factoids. Shadow Rush. Oh, that's a recoil move. Okay, we need to stop that. Go, Premier Ball. And that's such a cool animation. The Pokeball capture animation looks more like a hand grabbing it forcibly. It's mine now. my Pokemon. Yeah, it's mine now, asshole. I just took it. It is mine legally. Crime committed. Oh, yeah. How many times have you seen Pokemon fans, namely me, being like, I would absolutely love to join the villain team? That's this game. Oh, yeah, I actually did know about that. Granite is actively advocating for us to steal. Alright, Scion. The game does not tell you that this is a decision. So whenever I play this game, I always talk to this guy. But when you talk to him, the others will despawn. So no spoilers in the chat, Ninja. I'm wagging my finger at you, you can't see it. Scion, which one is your favorite? Do you want to fight green? Do you want to fight red? Or the entrance of town is blue? I'm gonna go heal. Red, green, or blue? Who do you want us to fight? You only get to pick one. This unironically will affect things. Which is why it's weird that they, like, put the green right outside the front door. Red, alright. We will see how Scion's decision rings true. No, we're not saving. You've made your decision. No loading saves. And Makuhita is hanging out. Come here, you. What do you do, actually? The door to its heart is shut tightly. It knows only Shadow Rush. Attack that is so harsh that it hurts the attacker. Oh. That's not healthy. But it is a 90 base power, and it is actually unique. It is one of the... This has contests? Actually, no, because this is a Gen 3 game. It just gives you that information, because this is when contests were first introduced, so it's just going to give you that information. This game, I will just tell you, does not have contests. We're safe. But if you were to give this Pokemon to, like, a mainline game, it doesn't do anything. But, yeah, sorry. But Shadow Rush is super unique, because normally this is where you'd see the type. Can't be used because the heart's door is shut. This is normally where it would list, like, the typing. But Shadow Rush is so unique as it is a typeless move. It will hit nothing for super effective, but it will also not be resisted by anything. Yeah. Brasso. Look at this Sentai-looking motherfucker. I want that Grimer. Because you picked red, you get the Fire-type starter. A fairly obvious decision, but neat to see. Quilava, come back! Makuhita's emotion rose to a fever pitch. It has entered hyper mode. And it also didn't attack. Makuhita effectively, just without my consent, ended his own turn. So what I can do is I can call to him to snap him out of it. Yes, you would get Bayleaf and Crocodile. So, because he was in hyper mode, I can call to him to return him to his senses. Yeah, what's not obvious is that it's the Gen 2 starters. Yeah. Dude, it's Spoink! Look at him! What's especially obvious that a lot of people, I don't think, really take note of, if you catch the Quilava or any of the other ones, they will actually be holding their respective types, like, element boosting moves. So, like, Quilava is holding Charcoal, which boosts fire-type moves by, I think, like, 20%. But if you get Crocodile or Bayleaf, you'll get their respective ones. So if you want to be using fire type moves, even if you don't want to use Quilava, you know, I'm tormented. Shadow Rush. Tap. Fuck you, Spike, you're a loser. Ow. Alright. Makuhita has no moves left. Oh, I'm tormented. So I guess I'll throw a Pokeball. Honestly, Gen 2, I can't actually believe that I'm saying this. I think Gen 2 has my favorite starters in that there's none that I'm unhappy to get. Well, that in Gen 3. Okay, Gen 3 has the caveat that I want him to keep him a Grovyle. I'm not crazy about Sceptile. I'm not crazy about Gen 1, but that's entirely outside of Charizard's control. I hate the fact that they just keep thrusting him into our face. What's Gen 4? Gen 4 is like Chimchar, Turtwig, and Piplup. Oh, that's a pretty good fucking spread too, actually. I think I'm the least fan of Chimchar, honestly. Infernape is only okay. But like, Torterra and Empoleon S tier, both of them. Gen 5 is... Oh, I've never been crazy about Emboar. Never mind. Gen 1 and Gen 2 and 3, I think they're the leaders of the pack. I'm taking that Quilava. It's mine now. Which is weird because I know a lot of people really do not like Bayleaf and Meganium, but I do. So, it honestly might be because of this game. Because, like I said, the green dude is always right outside the door that you leave out of. I always catch, like, Bayleaf when I play this game. So, I used Meganium in, like, every playthrough. The illusion of choice, but to the player, because they didn't know that there was a choice. Its Pokemon we turned into a fighting machine by artificially closing the door to its heart. What did they mean by this? So... Nah, I don't... Once you get to Gen 6 and 7, I don't even know all the starters off the top of my head. Isn't Chespin the one that gives you, like, Greninja, the Fire Mage Fox, and the big... And isn't Chespin evolved into, like, big armored, like, knight? Yeah, honestly, Greninja's never been one of my favorites. Him being in Smash all he fucking wants, I've never really cared for him. I don't think I've seen enough of Chespin, like the big armored grass dude, but I think I'd like him. He'd probably be my favorite. I'm not crazy at all for Delphox either, or whatever the hell her name is. And you want to talk about, like, fire, like, starter decisions. I was so upset at like my starter when I did Sword and Shield. I just benched his ass when I got to his tier 3. I had Rillaboom, and I'm just like, I just don't like it, and I just put his ass in a box. I was so... Then again, that was very much so a spiteful maneuver out of me because I didn't like Sword and Shield. So... what's Gen 8 again? I need to remember. Hey, Mayor, we fixed your... Is he just gone? Where do I go? Do I just leave? Sword and Shield. Oh, yeah. No, fair enough. A construction lot. A construction site for an immense tower, which will have a Colosseum. And, Sion, you want to eat your fucking words? What was that you said, Sion? You take that back right now. The game is at roll credits. But it's not built... Jesus. Damn. Nice place you got here. Holy shit. That's the game's plot, you know. We're doing all this Team Snag 'em shit to, of course, raise funds for Colosseum. Oh, it's already all built. They're just cleaning. So, see, look at that. It's already built. Nice. You know, if you wait for 2 weeks in real time, the Colosseum will be done. And now we're at what is one of the cooler cities in the Pokemon franchise. Say hello to the slums, but it's an entire city. Fucking nitwit. I want to go save again. Where's the Pokemon Center? Oh, I know that one's all the way at the end of town. So I remember that's all the way down here. What? It was here in this square that I saw that strange Pokemon. Granted, why were you here? Look at this town. You're gonna get mugged just by breathing air wrong. You literally got kidnapped just walking down the street. Why were you ever here? You see, our main character looks like he has a knife on him at all times. You look like you're prime kidnapping bait, and someone took you up on that offer. Give me the fucking save point. I'm religiously saving the game because if you ever defeat a shadow Pokemon, you can just never catch them until, like, the post-game. So you're never soft-locked, but for the intents and purposes of our playthrough, we will never see that Pokemon again. So we are going to be saving kind of religiously. How's it going? Okay. But yeah, unlike a lot of other Pokemon games, you have to actively, like, opt into random encounters. A lot of random NPCs along here are trainers, but they don't just fight you for walking by. I have to talk to them to do it. Which is, of course, very cool. I forgot to grab Kulava. Because if you notice, Makuhita doesn't actually have an XP gauge. Oh! Slugma! Slugma balls! Absolutely I want Slugma! So, if you notice, Makuhita doesn't actually have an XP gauge. That is his shadow gauge. The more that I fight with him, the more that that gauge will slowly deplete, and as we fight, I can now learn a lot of the old moves. And I'm gonna bring in Kulava because, you know, I want Kulava to have his stupid fucking heart gauge to slowly deplete. But it means I'm not gonna be gaining XP because I don't have an XP bar. Oh, Slugma's so cool. Kulava immediately benched. You did not crit my Makuhita. Makuhita from Pokemon is dead. Well, that went well. I'm gonna be honest, Saya, or Ninja, I skimmed your sentence, and I'm just like, man, that better just be gibberish. And I went back to read it, and I'm very glad that it was. Thank you for living up to be the person I knew you could be. Espeon and Umbreon gained XP, but not Kulava. Igglybuff, not in the party. That's not a shadow Pokemon. What is my secret power type? Not that, I guess. Oh shit! Is it hidden power the one that like changes elements? What the hell is secret power? It confused him. I don't know what secret power is then. I thought they were gonna be cute and gave Umbreon a hidden power, but maybe not. Yeah. Oh shit! The lava's in hyper mode and will now no longer act this turn. Hyper mode is effectively a confusion state. It means they're so mad they're not gonna fight. If you try to issue commands while they're in hyper mode, they'll occasionally ignore you, will occasionally use the wrong move, will occasionally use an item on itself, will occasionally attack its party member, you know, so on and so forth. Standard, like, confusion in video game mechanic. So you gotta call them out of it. And it's especially good to do that because when you call them out of it, like, the dark, evil magic gauge decreased a ton. Yeah. I think hyper mode also ups your crit chance, but I can't be certain. There's almost no reason to ever stay in hyper mode. When calling them out of it lowers their, like, evil gauge. The darkness. Which, I mean, at the end of the day, that's what we're here for, so... Well, give me that slug. Slug my balls. God, I love Slugma. He's so cool. Yeah. Quickly, Scion, what's your favorite Pokemon and why is it Swablu? I'm the Umbreon for Pokemon is dead. Now give me this goddamn... What? Okay, explain Audino. I can accept Cranidos, but what specifically about Audino is your favorite? That is just spicy enough of a pick that I need justification. Okay. I know my favorite Pokemon has definitely varied as the years went by, but eventually I just said fuck it, and I'm just like, oh shit, what's one of my favorite? I don't know, Jolteon, and then it's just been my favorite ever since. Yeah. I mean, that was... Okay, I have a bit more of a story behind why Jolteon's my favorite, but it really did start off with a, yeah, that's pretty cool, yeah. Unless we want to go for, like... Unless we want to go for, like, legendaries, in which case my favorite is every single Reggie. All of them. God, I love those things so much, but that's for, like, an actual reason. Jolteon's got a bit of a backstory to it that I'd really rather not get into, because everyone will see that I'm a loser. To be fair, I'm usually just a big fan of a lot of the early game Pokemon, but I do have a few that I'm, like, especially big ups. This town's hiding a big secret. Why do all these random trainers have shadow Pokemon? Fucking lady, why don't you just ask them? Jesus. Where's the Pokemon Center? I mean, you're a shop. Actually, the Pokemon Center might be in their stadium. Alright, guys, what's your favorite Pokemon game and why is it Pokemon Stadium? Yeah, he had a slug mode. That's what Granite was saying, being like, hey, wait a minute, why does just a random guy on the street have a shadow Pokemon? Something weird must be going on here. Also, look at this. This is not even a Pokemon Center. They just have the machine out and about. They can't even hire somebody to do this. God, I love this town for how ramshackle and shady it is. Honestly, if I could, I would stream Pokemon Stadium. But not to, like, actually play the game, but only because those games have some of the best mini-games I have ever seen in any video game I've ever played. Their selection of mini-games are better than some mainline Mario Party games. Oh. Yes. Devel. But yeah, this big, like, lobby area is your obligatory. Here's just a few Pokemon, pick your favorites, you know? Because we get a Quagsire. Oh, God, S tier Pokemon. They're giving you all the biggins. Oh. I love Quagsire so much. I do like the fact that they gave him a new variant, but Clodsire just cannot live up. And Hyper Mode. You actually will get a chance to name these Pokemon at some point. It's just not right now. I think. Unless this game is just, like, exceptionally weird and you're just not allowed to do that. Psyduck is spamming fucking Tail Whip. I'm about to get clapped. Amnesia and Tail Whip. Oh no. They're doing some janky fucking setup if I've ever seen it. And the reason why I'm specifically just using Shadow Rush instead of any of their other moves, it's like, any of their other moves don't have a chance to put you into hyper mode, but I want them to go into hyper mode so I can snap them out of hyper mode so that I can, you know, get more friendship with their heart. Man, if we want to talk about the movies, I adore what they did to Regigigas in a movie I haven't even seen. It's the movie that introduced Hoopa, and they summon Regigigas, and then we finally, for the first time ever in the anime, and we get to hear what he sounds like. Oh, he sounds so stupid. I love him. Regigigas is another, like, easy top tier for me. I love him so much. I don't think counting legendaries is usually fair, because I'm like, I like Kyogre, and I like Rayquaza, and I like the Reggie, because, I mean, I played Gen 3 first. Of course I'm gonna like every single one of their legendaries. But the Reggies especially, like, even Gigas, who was a cheater and was in Gen 4. He used to earn himself honorary Gen 3 status. I always liked Dialga. Play better. Play the better version. Alright, like, we're putting Pokemon Mystery Dungeon on the goddamn list if you're gonna be treating me like this. Gotta go heal and save again. So we're getting to this point, Scion. If there's any Pokemon you want me to actively use, just let me know. Like, do you want me to actively use Makuhita or Slugma or Quagsire? Because I'm gonna be using Quilava because you said you like him. But, like, I'll let you be, like, a big ups on the team because, I mean, I've already beaten this game. It's more fun when I don't have full control or I get to use new Pokemon. But, like, any Pokemon that we're going to be using, I have to, like, invest in for a while because, obviously, I need to drain their Dark meter, so chime in if you ever have a Pokemon you really want to see. You know? Yeah. There's a ton of options. Like, let me tell you, we're going to be swapping, like, mainline team members throughout the whole game. Just constantly getting new stuff. Shop around. Like, man. Makuhita's okay. Here, I'll bring an Espeon. Like Quilava, Espeon, and Umbreon are probably the three for right now. Hell, we could even bench Umbreon and Espeon if you wanted. I mean, it's always made me feel like absolute garbage to do that. Because I'm like, they're Wes's starters. Oh, what? But it's Umbreon! He's so cool, though! It's your starter! Starters is... Skiploom! Oh. Yeah. Skiploom is a weird choice. Skiploom is another one of those Pokemon that I regularly forget is in the game. It is definitely in the very unfortunate, like, obligatory forgettable tier, which, when you've got more than 1,000 Pokemon, it's gonna exist somewhere, even though I feel bad about it 100% of the time. This was also the game that I think really incentivized you to catch Pokemon, like, almost better than the modern game does it. Because I know the modern game gives you XP when you catch Pokemon, and I know that they can't really do the system this game has, but I always really liked the, yeah, of course you want to catch everything, because if you don't, it's just gone. Well, that's because Arceus was like a weird spin-off, yeah. I mean, this is in and of itself also a weird spin-off, so fair. I want to know the guy. Well, that's the magic of Pokemon, though, and that's actually why I like it as a franchise, because it does not matter who. Someone somewhere is going to have it as your favorite Pokemon. I may very regularly forget that Skiploom and, like, Jumpluff exist, but someone out there is like, that's my favorite. I love him so much. He's a little blue ball of friendliness. I love him. He's a little green ball of friendliness, at least before he evolves. Like, honestly, one of my favorite mainline games, and it's a game that I can just never sell the credit to enough. Gen 5. The fact that Gen 5 made you have to engage with all of the new Pokemon because you can't even see the old Pokemon until you beat the game immediately made so many new memories. I've seen Arceus. I would not at all have liked Arceus. Flappy! Flappy's another Pokemon that I regularly forget, but only, like, the Flappy part. I always remember Ariados. I wish I could catch Shroomish. Dude, I love Shroomish. Another firm S tier. Oh, I love him so much. I love all my funky little plant mushroom guys. Anytime there's a mushroom, I'm like, yeah, that guy's going straight into S tier. Oh, actually, Flappy knows a paralysis move. I actually want that. I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong, Scion, but, like... Oh, shit, did I say... Ariados. Flappy evolves into Ariados. Whatever the hell it's called. You know what I mean. It's close enough. Also, I actively want to use Flappy because Flappy knows a paralysis move and that makes catching things easier. So, until told otherwise, Flappy will be in the party. Other Pokemon will eventually learn status ailment moves, but at least for now. Ah, fucking paralyzed. Oh, they're also fucking paralyzed, to quote me. That's more of a Digimon evolution. You've got Electric Sheep evolving into biggest Poison Fighter with a gun. Nice. Yeah, it seems like all the Pokemon in the starting area are very easy to catch. I think so. I don't know if Mawile is catchable, but, you know, probably. It's somewhere. Where's my Mawile? Oh, that's not the right Pokemon. Where's my Flappy? I actually also played Sapphire. Good choice. It's the correct choice, really. Give me my Flappy. Come here, you. I don't think anyone's really going to be contesting Slugma, considering the fact that, like, we're going to be using Typhlosion. I don't think we need a second fire type. Unless their name is inexplicably Flint, I don't think it's happening. At least for now. Ryder Nover. Noctowl and Ladybug. Which one? It is Noctowl. So, as it's becoming apparent, and it is something that I have seen randomly be contentious. I have seen people, because, I guess I'll explain it first. By people, I mean, like, a minority. But, if it's not apparent, all of the Pokemon that are offered to us seem to be, like, Gen 2 Pokemon. And they are Gen 2 Pokemon that, to be kind, are, like, lower on the power scale. Like, not all of them are bad. Like, we have a Quilava, that's a starter, like, obviously. But most of the Pokemon we're being offered, aren't what you would consider like Ubers. They're not your S tier. These aren't your usual hard carry Pokemon that you would associate with it, which I, again, find so interesting about this game. It's because it has effectively forcibly lowered the power scaling of the game. Because the game designers are able to decide which Pokemon you get really without your control. They're able to make you utilize Pokemon that are kind of just only middle of the road. Like, none of them are terrible. Like, if we could catch Lediba, who's so cool and I love him, but he sucks. I'll be honest. Lediba and Ledian are, like, awful. They're terrible. But of course I'd want to use him because he's cool. But this whole game is about that. They specifically give you Pokemon that are lower on the power scale just because it's cool. Like, most people probably didn't catch a Flaffy, or if they did, they didn't use it particularly in combat too often, and then, you know, it evolves. But, like, we can't evolve Flaffy because it can't gain XP. You're using a Flaffy, and you will like it. Please stop fucking. I also keep going into hyper mode. I'm pissed. I did a nap time. I'm like Noctowl. It's a more rare Gen 2 Pokemon because you can only catch Noctowl at nighttime. Or by like headbutting trees or some shit. So a lot of people didn't even use a Noctowl. Interesting. Yeah. It's why you get a Gen 2 starter, not a Gen 3 starter. Like, that makes sense, but I like the fact that they specifically give you Gen 2 Pokemon that people aren't usually crazy about. Like, to use in combat. Not that they're not, like, your favorite. But I love that decision, because it lets you utilize Pokemon you wouldn't normally. That's also why I like the Gen 5. It makes you use things that are new. You must engage with them. Because, I'll be honest, I play myself some Pokemon, but if you think I'm not going into a Pokemon game thinking, yeah, I'm gonna use the Pokemon that I know, like when I played Sword and Shield, I used like one new Pokemon, and the rest of them were all shit I already knew, you know? God damn it. Fucking Noctowl, you son of a bitch. Alright, Quilava's heart's drained. Heart meter is empty. Noctowl keeps flying away. Actually, now that Quilava's heart meter is drained, I don't even know if it can enter hyper mode anymore, but that means now we don't have to keep spamming Shadow Rush. Even though Shadow Rush is a pretty good move. 90 base power that can't be resisted, that's... People aren't gonna say no to that, usually. That's pretty good. I'm not even sure if Shadow Rush has, like, a damage type. Like, I don't know if it would be considered special or physical. Give me this Noctowl. God fucking damn it. This is why we're training, we're getting the Flaffy to learn, like, paralysis bullshit. Because I am tired of this. It is the first time we've ever struggled to catch something, and I'm already so mad. Get in the ball. I can't even hit it anymore because it's so frail. Like, I'm using smoke screen on it just so it can't keep hitting me. I would almost be more appreciative if it was using Shadow Rush so it would take recoil and, like, hurt itself. Like that. Thank you. Take some damage. There we go. Ah, there we go. But yeah, Pokemon Colosseum really kind of exemplifies just experimentation. It's a new region with a new type of protagonist in a new setting, like tonally, and it's specifically using Pokemon that would be newer to a lot of players in double battles. Like, I haven't even talked about that yet. They're specifically using a I'm gonna be frank, more engaging combat system because double battles are way more fun than singles, depending on the context. Like, double battles have way more thinking to be going on between them, as well as the fact that using, like, AoE moves is just pure dopamine. Like, pure serotonin unleashed straight into your veins is one-tapping 2 Pokemon with 1 move. Like, oh my god. But being able to use an item with 1 Pokemon, having the other one do, like, a supportive maneuver, things like that, like, it's so much. It's so good. S-tier game. Oh, yeah. Hey, do you want to fight? Okay. Okay. I think we've beaten all the dudes at, like, Battle Square or whatever the hell it's called. So, like, now we just get to... Yeah, I mean, we gotta go talk to the dude by the entrance. He's very clearly the guy, but... Talk to all them. What about you? Emok. And none of them are Shadow Pokemon. We've been bamboozled. Personally, I'd love to catch Gulpin. Like, I didn't even know that Gulpin wasn't a Shadow Pokemon. I was absolutely expecting to go on the whole diatribe being like, come on. Did you really think they were gonna make a Shadow Zubat? Like, the most common Pokemon ever? Plays Pokemon Colosseum, catches Zubat, uses it. Ah, yes, I'm truly experiencing Colosseum the way the devs intended. Yeah, hyper mode's kind of annoying this early on. When you have a very full shadow gauge, them constantly effectively like paralyzing themselves for a turn is so annoying. It's actually 2 turns. Because you need 1 to engage in it and then 1 to leave it. Yeah, so, nah. But, it's free dark mode depletion, so I'll take it. I actually really like Gulpin as a Pokemon. Gulpin and Swalot really scream to me like a Pokemon that'd be super forgettable, but it's never been that for me because I just love them so much. To be fair, most poison types like that I like a lot. Like Muck, Gulpin, just a lot of just coughing. Oh, they're so cool. Even like if you want to do something newer like Garbodor, he's so cool. Okay. Thank you, Calda. Oh, Gen 5 had great designs too, yeah. I mean, I even liked the ice cream Pokemon. Quick attack immediately lags the game. I was about to say, if that fucking Sentret just stole my charcoal, I was gonna be so pissed. Slacking. He's so cool. Oh, man. I really like a lot of the Gen 3 normal types. Because Gen 3 was the one Pokemon game where you had, like, a father. And the fact that your father was the normal type gym, when I was young, I liked to do playthroughs of Gen 3 where I'm like, well, my father's a normal type. Wouldn't I want to, like, then also be a normal type trainer because it's, you know, carry on the old family legacy? So a lot of the time I used the normal Pokemon for the entirety of my playthrough of Gen 3, and it was great. I loved it. I had so much fun doing those playthroughs. Normal type has become, like, probably top 3 of my favorite types. In fact, I know it is, because the top 3 in no particular order is Ice, Electric, and Normal. Big fan. Now, how many other people that have, like, normal as their favorite type? Probably 0, but, you know. I'm one of them. That's also why I liked Exploud so much, because it was one of the first, like, big normal types you could get. I love them so much. Exploud is probably the entire reason why I actually want Pokemon to make the sound type that a lot of people have talked about, like if they were going to add another one. There's a lot of mechanics related to sound-based moves. It's like getting to the point where it's weird that it is not its own explicit typing, because there are a lot of Pokemon that make reference to sound. There's a bunch of sound-based abilities. Like it's the closest thing to being a type already. What's in here? I'm gonna start just fucking around in random buildings now. Hello. No, I don't want... I do not need to pay money for a full heal when there's a full heal in the stadium right up there. What a gaudy-ass hotel. Look at this place. I would not spend $100 to sleep here for a night. I'll be honest. I know when I was, Steel's probably top 5. Steven was such an inspiration, but man, I just like the ice type too much. Electric is probably the one that's probably in third. It probably in the actual order goes ice, normal, electric. I could see Steel overtaking electric depending on the day. Electric is pretty much just carried by Jolteon. Yeah. Okay. How's it going? Jesus, they're selling hyper potions already? Well, I mean, we are like level 30, so fair enough. It's a random detail I've only seen a few games do, but it's always one of my favorites whenever you go to one of these, like, slum towns, and you get just the experience of going to a shop, and they're selling, like, normal-priced items for, like, 4 times more expensive than they're actually worth. There's a button on the side of the bookshelf. Well, now I gotta see. He's not doing a very good job. Okay. We're not supposed to be here yet. Well, hello. Silva. So King was apparently the original reigning leader, I guess, of this town, but Mirabee and his cronies started fucking everything up. But it's weird that, like, King is just letting it happen. You know, I never actually talked to the guy I was meant to. Like this guy. Okay. Yeah, fair enough. Never mind. Fortune telling. Patine, the mother of Pyrite. Ah. Oh, that's not... Hello, lady. Can I please cut in line? Okay. I guess we just get to wait then. Fucker taking up all the goddamn real estate. Hi. Shirtless. Yeah. I, for one, welcome to the state of lawless wasteland that this town has become, because I think it's neat. And it's also why I would never live here. Because as neat as it is in fact a lawless wasteland. Can I talk to you? No. Hey! Well, immediately I'm gonna go rat. I gotta go find their boss to go rat him out. Also, what kind of police station puts the two of them together? Alright, anyway, we gotta leave the Colosseum is where they're, where Mirror B is fucking around with, so, no, I gotta check his build now. First and foremost. And in fact, we have it confirmed. This is in fact another Colosseum. This is not a stadium like it was in Fanac Town. Hello, yes, I would like shady dealings. Yes. God damn it. Fucking awesome Pokemon like the Kale did. Oh, that's a lead. And lead acquired. Let's go talk to Kale. Going back. I've made this so much worse by endlessly battling everyone at the Pokemon, like, battle square, saving, coming back, because I just don't want to miss any Pokemon, you know? Options are the spice, variety is the spice of life, and I want options, man. How's it going? I heard you got shady stuff. Okay. Who's your weird Pokemon? And will they be a part of the team? Again, no way in hell were they giving you a roll. The cheeky bastards. Yeah, Furret's kind of mid. Like, they even had a Sentret over there. Like, give us him. Oh, now it's paralyzed. In prison, Jesus. I know from catching, Paralyze is not nearly as good as, like, Sleep or Freeze, but we can't all be, you know, Sleep gods this early on in the game. We gotta do what we gotta do. I need to go buy more Pokeballs. Laffy! Now give me the Furret. As much as I respect this game giving you a lot of the funky Pokemon that are like mid, unfortunately do kind of get some misses. Like, I've never been crazy about Furret. Seedon! Look at him! Oh! Oh, I love him! I wish. In my heart of hearts, he'd also be a Shadow Pokemon. Seedon, please! I love you! I can tell you right now, not only do I just like Shift3, he's cool. I like their line a ton, but without a doubt, so there's a dude on YouTube right now who's set up a bot. Like, I don't know if any of you have heard of what a Professor Oak's challenge is, but it's based on the fact that in the original Pokemon game, you were rewarded for catching like a certain amount of Pokemon, and then I think you get like an HM. My God, it's been so long since I played like OG Gen 1, but it's meant to be the whole shtick is that before you're able to progress in, let's say it's the first gym, what you need to do is you need to catch every single available species up to that point of the game. You're not allowed to miss any of them. It's Professor Oak's challenge, you know? Gotta catch them all, but you gotta catch them the moment they become available, no matter how shaky their odds are. And to do it properly, you need to get all of them. Which means if you catch, say, a Ralts before the first gym, you're not done. You have not seen Kirlia or Gardevoir, and they are available. Yes, that is the exact thing I'm talking about, is someone has set up a bot since the beginning of last year to do Gen 3, a Shining Hunting version, and it is still running. He has not gotten past the first gym, and he is on the last Pokemon. It is a 1% chance C-Dot, and he needs 2 of them. Because he's doing a Living Dex variant, which means he needs 1 C-Dot, 1 Nuzleaf, and 1 Shiftry, instead of just training a C-Dot through all the stages. Mine now. So you get a Shadow Pokemon if you win at the Colosseum. Okay. Nascore. So that's why there were normal people walking around with Shadow Pokemon. They're just handing them out. We love you, Mirror B. Alright, so we gotta go take part in the Colosseum to be able to, meet up with whoever the hell is dispensing these things. I can get behind it. Some illegally modified bullshit. There's a zombie. Oh. Are you okay, sir? Silva came in, stole a gear, now the Colosseum's without power. You actually have to go through this game if you're gonna do the every ribbon thing. Someone did that on YouTube. It's actually been a, like, how is it possible to get, like, how many ribbons can you get on one Pokemon? And dear God, that's awful. And they did it with a Scizor, which I believe is in the post game of this game. I'm not sure, but there's like 2 ribbons that are exclusive to Pokemon Colosseum. Because you can trade a Pokemon to Pokemon Colosseum, but I don't think they can earn the ribbons. So you need to be, the only Pokemon that can get every single possible ribbon has to come from Pokemon Colosseum, and you trade it up through every single mainline Pokemon game. With the exception of things like Arceus, because they have ribbons, but you can't get in there, you know? No, don't talk to Johnson. So Silva hucked a damn gear somewhere, and we can't do our Pokemon Challenge Colosseum without it. I remember getting stuck on this part of the game when I was a kid. I'm just like, what the hell do I talk to? I don't think you actually talk to anyone. I think you need to literally find a gear and go, you know, do it. I think it's over here. Yeah. Oh, that one's junk. Never mind. Where is this gear? We gotta investigate every pile of garbage. Aha. No, that's junk. God damn it. You know, if I was Silva, I would have just hucked it into this chasm, you know? Fuck it. Yeah, deal with this now, shitheads. They already said that this is an abandoned mining shaft, so no one even uses it anymore. People can't even see the bottom either. Good luck finding that one. Hey, Duke King, do you know where the hell Silva went? Damn it. No? Maybe fortune telling can tell us. Oh. God damn it. You bitch. Okay, where is this gear? And why is it this one again? No. Be sure to keep your eyes open, Chad, if you see a gear that I haven't interacted with. Is it over here, like hidden underneath the roof over here? Creeping back here? Where gear? Door. Yeah, it really has put a lot of a damper on the challenge. Like the dude who made the video, like he had to catch a new Pokemon to get it the ribbons instead, just because you just can't, you know. But the game has been keeping tabs of even up to Sword and Shield and beyond. They still keep tabs of like the Colosseum ribbons. Can I get like a hint? Where the hell is this thing? Maybe it's in the Colosseum itself? Unless he threw it like inside of a building, but like... They actually did something interesting with the ribbons, where once you get, like, enough of them, like, let's say you got every single ribbon... Oh, this is a battle? Oh. Wait, we fought Lon before. Did we just fight him again? Or did we not fight this kid? What? I know I've not fought a Numel before. I have not healed. What is... Okay. You say so. Ah. Goodbye, Quilava. We loved you. Yeah. Yeah, there's always been a few ribbons that are mutually exclusive. Like you can't, you know, obviously get any of the old ribbons when you do get like a Wonder Trade one. But what I was saying earlier that I forgot that I interrupted myself. Let's say you got every single ribbon in like Gen 3. What they've started doing is instead of tracking each individual actual ribbon, it'll be like a conglomerate ribbon that is just like, here's your Gen 3 ribbons. And if you have a certain amount of them, it'll become a silver one. And if you had all of them, it'll become a gold one. So if you see someone with like a gold Gen 3 ribbon, instead of needing to calculate every single individual one, because there's like 15, it just needs the one. You have a gold quality Gen 3 ribbon. Igglybuff. I know there's a few ribbons in Arceus that are just not possible. I know one of them that was only found because people found a way to clip out of bounds. I know there's like a ribbon for being able to catch a Pokemon in like a certain weather. And there's one weather that was only available where Pokemon don't spawn, so it's not possible to get that weather, I think. Not played Arceus, don't know 100% for certain. But people clipped out of bounds so they could have that weather be in effect out of bounds and walk over to where Pokemon are spawning, because when you catch a Pokemon, whether or not you are in that weather is determined where the player is rather than where the Pokemon are. And so what people did is they clipped out of bounds into an area where the weather's in effect, walked almost in bounds, but a few Pokemon spawned on the other side of a wall, and they just lobbed Pokeballs through the invisible wall back in bounds to catch a Pokemon in the weather, quote unquote, and that counted. But it's only like a very, very specific area that it's even possible in, but like, that's cool. I need to go heal, I'm dying. Nomura himself. Yeah, absolutely. So it's, I would assume that it's a way so that way you can, like, remember all that you've done with your Pokemon, like, throughout the years, you know? Because, like, it's one thing to catch, like, a Blaziken, but it's another thing to have that same Blaziken you caught in OG Gen 3 with, like, multiple ribbons. You know? It'll actually originally say who the original trainer is, and where. So head back to the oh, you're fucking right. It's at the goddamn construction lot. I forgot. But in the Pokemon games, they always tell you who the original trainer is, as well as where they came from. And up to a certain point, like, it'll just stop telling you a specific game. It'll say it has come from a distant land, because you've passed it along for so far. Yeah, there it is. God damn it. Silva Silva walked this far out just to hug this gear. Thank you, lag. That would have taken me so long. No wonder I got stuck on that. Anyway, before we start getting into the long combat, so the team for you, Simon, right now is like just Quilava and Espeon for you for now, with the rest of them kind of just being along for the ride. Okay, well, Quilava is in the party. Well, fair enough then, I guess. For now. It's honestly one of the only times in the Pokemon games where they've actually fucking contextualized why the hell you're a god. You were like the #1 guy in the evil team. Of course you're better than like most randos off the street. I think your character's meant to be like 17 in this game too, so you're like way older than most of the other protagonists. Maybe they're even doing something like 15, 16, but like, it's at least contextualized why you're just better than everyone else, other than you're just very good, super special. Wes is so cool. I would like to enter the Colosseum. Aren't Hilba and Hilbert 18? I think so. Yeah, but they're also new beginners. They don't get it. Also, Gen 5 the best generation, yeah. God, look at this ramp shit. Look at this fucking shitty-ass building. I love it. There's piles of garbage all over the place. Ox. Barboach. Hell out of here, Flappy. I forgot you were here. It's like a cat, but psychic. And I don't even want to admit to how many years it took me to learn that Espeon's name is meant to be Espeon. But, like, obviously not pronounced like that, but it's like, it's psychic. I get it. I understand. Like, Umbreon is Umbral, Umbra, blah, 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 whatever. Eon, you know. It's why it's always weird to me that there's a debate over, like, Pokemon name pronunciations. Like, I know so many people call it Arceus. No, it's Arceus, because it's meant to be a combination of arcane and deus. For example, Rayquaza, because it's Ray and Quasar. Like, some of them don't work, like, Espion is not at all how you're meant to pronounce that, but, like, I don't know. Then again, the official Pokemon material hasn't even been consistent. Like, announcers in Pokemon tournaments will call it different things, the anime will call it different things, it's never consistent. And then there's some Pokemon that I have no idea what the hell the portmanteau is meant to be like not to. No idea, so... Regional dialect, yeah. I can see... Oh, great. Flappy's gonna keep coming out by default. Oh, I want Espeon. Like, some of them I've even had to break down, like, ah, shit, what was the most recent? It was, okay, story time. The reason why I had to break one of them down is because my mom has been recently watching, like, YouTubers that are, like, going to, like, crane games. They're, like, going to arcades, I don't know, whatever. She does what she does. But they apparently pulled a Pokemon plushie that she had never seen before and immediately hated it because she didn't understand what it was. And I had to, like, break down what the hell it is. Let me see what it was. I had to break down what, like, the portmanteau was. Let me see. Even though it's not one that I had ever thought of before. It was Oshawott. She hated Oshawott, but I'm like, Mom, it's a wash otter. And like, Oshawott is wash otter, Duat is a dew otter, and then Samurott is a samurai otter. Yeah. I think it's neat. The semifinals! Man, this Colosseum of Pokemon is very easy. It is almost like we're at the beginning of the game and only have 2 Pokemon that can actually earn XP. And we got the stanky base coming out. Like, I don't know what Cacnea is. I don't know what its portmanteau would be. Cacnea is cool, so it gets to die first. It's a good song. I love that Quick Attack every single time makes the game's frame rate absolutely shit the bed. Big ups. Oh, dude, if I could get a Cacnea would 1000% be on the team. Oh, Flappy, please. Sabonia. Maybe a combination of Saboten, Cactus, and Debonnier. Some of them really don't translate all that well, yeah. That's cool, though, is it being Cactus and its Japanese name. I'll live it. I can live like that. It's neat seeing portmanteaus, though, especially ones that, like, don't immediately make sense like that one. Like, Oshawott, I didn't really know what it was until I had, like, mentally broke it down. I'm like, okay, what is it meant to be? Because clearly it's meant to be, like, a fucked up way of saying wash water, if I had to make an example of. Because Duwat and Samurott make sense, but Oshawott didn't really make a bunch of sense, but I'm like, yeah, it's got wash in there. I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. Now we got, like, in the same vein, it's like Tepig, like, oh, it's Tepid Pig. And then it evolves into, like, an Embor. It's like a boar that's ember, you know, it's fire, it's getting hotter. I get it. I understand. Oh, look at this guy. Definitely not just a reskin of King. Bagon. Could I get the Bagon, please? Yes, I would like to catch that one in particular. I really think that my team could go with a pseudo-legendary right about now. I didn't really think I was going to be getting any Shadow Pokemon through this tournament. Like, people are doing this tournament to get Shadow Pokemon. But man, there's so many of these Pokemon I want to be catching. Like, I want that Bagon. Magnemite's alright. He's okay, you know? I'm not the craziest about Magneton, but he's alright. God, I remember fucking hating Magnemite when I was a kid, because I'm like, what the hell is his weakness? It's not the fact that Wes actually has self-control, it's that whenever you try to do it, Granite will be like, nah, you're not allowed to do that. That's not very cash money of you. Loser. That's out of spite for my younger self. Delibird! Look at him! He's awful! One of the worst ice types, and ice types are already bottom tier. I love him. Because he's terrible and he's bad. He's allowed to be on the team. In my heart, that is. Prison! Aw, I really wanted it to be the one that would heal me. Dude, I love him, and now he gets to die. I don't really like what they did with, like, Iron Bundle. Like I get it. They made a robot that looks like Delibird, but it's not Delibird. Just, I don't even want him to give him an evolution. Just make him better. God, please do something with him. Yes, I get it. Iron Bundle's really good, but I don't like him. It's not Delibird. Ooh, I got a TM. What TM did I get? Ooh. Actual value. Wait a minute. Here. I don't think Shadow Pokemon can learn TMs, which is great. Thanks. Considering the fact that we have, like, one locked-in team member, we'll probably hold on to that. We need to hurry up and get a second one, so that way I can at least distribute potential XP optimally. Because there's 2 people in these fights, only having one hurts. Hello, yes, where do I get my illegal, like, steroided Pokemon, please? I'm battling. I've done so. Hello. Didn't I kill your, like, red suited friend? Ah. The locked door. And that binder is shiny. Whoops. Idiot. It's my goat! So much! Oh, Pineco! Fortress is another S tier. Firm S tier. Oh, gee, I'm so fucking bad right now. I guess I'll take a Yanma. There's your set. You like Yanma? Yanmega? Alright. Wait, wasn't Yanmega Gen 4? Well, I guess we're just hanging out with Yanma then. Because this is a Gen 3 game. There aren't any Gen 4 shtick. Yanma's just big chillin' right now. I can tell you, I have never played this game using Yanma, so yeah, that's new. He's a funky little guy, I'll take him. How do I, like, not kill him? Oh, god damn it. I've forgotten Invada's a ground type, holy shit. It's Nincada because it's a ninja cicada. Maybe. I kinda doubt that, but maybe. No, it's gotta be, because it evolves into Shedinja and Ninjask. Yeah, no, it's gotta be a Ninja Cicada. No, don't crit. Okay, oh, random crits. Woo! That's the first time that's happened and given me an almost heart attack, thank you. Hey, your second party member? Oh, he's dead. Oh, that's unfortunate. It is in fact Ninja Cicada. I could have been stupid and I wouldn't know. I am known to be stupid in new and exciting ways that I don't know about. I need to go buy more Pokeballs. Remind me after this. Nice. Surskit's really cool. Surskit's always been a more of an interesting one for me, if only because of the anime. Because the whole shtick with Misty was that she was always afraid of bugs, but she likes water types. So Surskit being a bug water type makes me be like, how would she react to that? Well, you never get to see it, I don't think, unless the anime like did that, but not that I ever saw. Oh, bye. My papa's Pokemon was taken by Mirby as a prisoner. Aha, there it is. It's a Plusle. Of course, the mountain of a man has a little tiny baby, little baby Pokemon. Yeah, we'll get you your Plusle back. What is this? An Einfile. Einfile H. Yanma, you mean? Hyper Mode. Shadow Pokemon, perhaps because of their overwhelming power, may behave abnormally at times. They may engage in such behaviors, ignoring orders, even turning on their own trainers in battle. This I have named Hyper Mode. On the plus side, Hyper Mode raises the critical ratio of Shadow. We already know all that. Easily dispelled, call its name. May drop activity causes it closed door, it's hard to loosen even open. Further research is urgently needed. Okay. Pokemon Research Lab, Chief Ein. Oh, we're getting to the point where now people will fight us on visual contact because we are effectively breaking into a building. You guys did not remind me to go buy Pokeballs. If this Hoot Hoot is a shadow Pokemon, if this Taillow is a shadow Pokemon, we're gonna look real stupid. Oh my god, look at the animation of Hoot Hoot. You can see that it actually has 2 feet. It's just swapping between them to bounce. What a creature. Look, there they are! Feet! Feet spotted. And now Hoot Hoot is the more interesting Pokemon now that we know that. I did not mean to paralyze it, oops. Please burn it. Damn it. Wow, Flappy sucks. Nice. Well, I was already thinking that. And before I immediately then forget it again, because it would have happened. Thank you, though, Sion. I appreciate it. Okay, first... Okay, I need to do this. I'm tired of Flaffy being in primary slot 1. Fuck out of here. Get out. There we go. So now that we know that enemies will, like, attack us on sight, you need to be very careful about this lady, because she is one of the only people in the entire game that every single time you come through here, she will fight you again. I don't understand what her deal is, but she just hates you so much. Even when you're 30 hours into this game, if you come back into that room, she will then try to kill you again. No, she doesn't get strong. Very aggressive, yes. Because Great Balls are only 50% better than normal Pokeballs, I figure buying 3 Pokeballs is better than buying 1 Great Ball, just because, you know, 1.5 is... So it's 1 times 3 or 1.5, and you know, 1 times 3 is 3 versus 1.5. That's twice as effective, not even accounting for the fact that I'm getting a free Premier Ball every 10 of these that I buy, which is just another Pokeball. So not only am I getting more bang for my proverbial buck, I'm also literally getting stuff for free. And Premier Balls are very cool and rare, and I like them. That should hold me off for a while. I mean, they're not the best. They're Pokeballs, you know, like, anything would be better. But if I'm just gonna start hucking balls, I want them to be the most effective I'm getting. I like that there's a different camera angle, like, every time you ride the motorcycle. So they're fake loading screen maskers, but they're, like, a unique animation every time. It's enough, they're fast enough and visually distinct enough for me to be entertained through it. I like them. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go have this lady attack me. Except you can, you know, sneak on past her. What's in here? Elevator to the basement, and the door is locked. I do not have a door key. How you going, lady? Okay. Every time you walk in here, she will say, "Too bad for you, the elevator is off limits." Fancy and Trapinch. Ooh, man, they got such variety. Manphy's a little cutie, if you ask me. Trapinch is also a little cutie. Trapinch. Where's Yanma? Shit, you're right. Where's Yanma? I forgot. You reminded me about Wall, but you didn't remind me about Yanma, so honestly, you're only getting half credit. You did not do your proverbial streamer homework. You're forgetting that your local streamer is stupid. Yanma ball. Yeah, they really do be like that. Come here, you. Come here. There. Okay. And yeah, we're in your obligatory Pokemon battle corridor. This building is a hallway, and it is full of trainers. Can I catch the Larvitar, if you please? Yanma's level 33. Big. That's a big Yan. It's a big ma. Fortunately, like Lava over here, his moveset sucks. Like, he only has Flame Wheel. Like, he has Stab and the Charcoal, and it just does not do much. Yeah, I get it. I hit a Water type. Not exactly the best example, but I mean, generally. Yanma. God, I'm like relying on Dig more than I am Fire Wheel. Because you know what Dig does? It does the... Okay. Yanma balls. Because you know what Dig is? It is the same base power as Earthquake. God. Yeah, Pokemon is dead. I need to go heal him. We didn't even get a single one. He's doing his best, albeit his best isn't very good. Neither is Quilava. Their basic moveset is garbage. Ooh, Carvanha's super cool. Carvanha was always the Pokemon I wanted to use when I did Gen 3 and could never, like, get him. I don't know why. I think Carvanha was in Sapphire. Maybe I'm wrong. You know it's so cool, though. Man, I love all the unique, like, fainting animations. Yeet has been defeated. Alright, you know what? Since we're having some fun. Scion, now that you've seen Mirror be, you know, he's a dude with the big old afro, big old dancey man. What do you think his Pokemon team will be? Who is his favorite Pokemon? I can already tell you with 100% certainty, you will never guess it. At least, you will never get close to how cool his team actually is. Mr. Mime, that's a good choice. Hunter Gear. I actually like the beta design of Remoraid and Octillery way more. They're meant to be a gun and a tank, respectively, but they're just so abstract. Unless you're told it, you, like, never know that. Their beta designs were way more clear as to what they were meant to be. Like, fish gun, cool. Like, octopus tank, very cool. But, like, Octillery doesn't at all look like a tank. And Remoraid, like, oh, you can see the little fin underneath is meant to be like the handle, and they're like the trigger. The bottom fin is meant to be a stalk, but it's not. It doesn't really land too great, especially in motion. Bandana guy Loba. Dude, he's got a whooper. Excellent taste. Oh. This guy knows what he's up about. Whoopa. Fun fact, there's actually an action replay code that lets you catch any Pokemon in the game, and let me tell you, I did do some stupid shit like that before. Okay, there's one Pokemon in particular, which I will just spoil because it's one. You cannot catch a Wailord in this game. But there is one guy in the game who uses a Wailord, and I was so absolutely astronomically pissed about that. And I absolutely used cheats just to take his Wailord because it's mine now. That was unironically and unequivocally my main goal the whole time for installing those cheats, was just because I wanted a Wailord in Pokemon Colosseum. And fucking Granite wouldn't shut up and let me take it. No! Oh. But it's annoying that despite the fact that Shadow Rush has a 100% accuracy, it always has a chance of triggering Hyper Mode, meaning it effectively just always has a chance to fail. At least he likes his Pokemon, I'll give him that. For being a random thug in this derelict-ass building. I got 5 great balls. Yanma great balls. I gotta go heal because Yanma's dying. I know it's meant to be the snag-em machine on his arm, but it really brings his design, like Wes's design, together. You actually see him without it on his arm during the intro, and it looks so fucking weird. It's like an accent piece that like makes it so his design isn't like overly bland. Voltorb is the portmanteau of Volt and Orb. I'm sure you didn't know that one already. Yanma has not been having a good time this entire journey. Oh, he's so fucking mad. Oh, Yanma. I love your hyper mode. It lets me decrease your, like, dark gauge, but man, I love the fact that you just don't attack. Yanma is not having a good time. Yanma has skipped his own turn. Her own turn. Voltorb's charging. God, he's so pissed. I love Voltorb. He's so mad. Look at him. My guy is fucking irate. We're reaching near apoplectic levels of orb. Can you stop going into hyper mode, please? I'd like you to be able to click some buttons. Thank you. You know, it is with great consideration and deliberation that I call you all together to say, please stop entering hyper mode in these fights. Like when we're in danger. Clip right through that man's legs. I gotta say though, when you do what we're doing right now, which is using only Shadow Pokemon, it is like the worst feeling to just not gain any XP for fights. Man. In RPG, like if I'm playing Paper Mario Sticker Star right now, I gain money, but I do not gain any XP for these fights. Murder hallway complete. Pokemon, you gained XP in Chain of Memories. It's just that the XP didn't go anywhere. Like hell, in this game too, this is going somewhere. Otherwise, I would absolutely be lambasting that this game is awful. Like a Pokemon game where the vast majority of your Pokemon cannot gain XP, that's asinine. I absolutely would be shitting on this game so hard. That would be like the Achilles heel of this game. You know, it's the one thing that just ruins it. But no, it's fine. It's just very bad feeling at this particular section, but they're doing something. The Doduo, when you hit him, he like gets knocked off balance, but the right foot that is not on the ground like shakes its foot at you, like it's like shaking its finger, like Doduo was so cool. Hi, Chris. Bam. Oh, we're lagging. We're losing it. Yeah, that's a take I can get behind. It's why I said at the beginning of the stream, like, it's kind of amazing that it's only in recent times that I've seen people kind of shitting on this game. Like, not universally, but enough for there to be, like, presumably, like, a bit of a mixed opinion on this game. Like, I've seen some people complain, like, oh, the Pokemon you get suck. Like, they're low tier. Oh, the animations take too long. Things like that. I don't know. I don't really agree with it. The animations take a long time, yeah, but, they're just fast enough that I'm not too mad about it. Unless, of course, I get Hyper Mode and Confusion Lock, then I start getting annoyed, but that is an inherent Pokemon system, let alone rather than a Pokemon Colosseum animation system. Okay, and multi-hits suck. That too. Oh, you can stop now. Okay. Okay. Are you fucking kidding me right now? Please don't do the thing, Swablu. I love you, Swablu, but knock it off. No. I know Bullet's playing it, and I know Forz in my stream Discord is playing it, but I myself am not. As I do not have the game. I could probably steal it from someone, but not yet. I'm usually just too busy. Dude, it's feeling Snowrunt. Oh, S-tier team. This dude's got style. I'm not crazy about, like, any of the evolutions of Spiel, but Spiel, though. Oh, look at him. Oh, he's a little man. I also love Snowrunt, but he's dead. We do have a fire type that is holding a charcoal using a fire type move. He's like, oh my god, Yanma is dead. Yes! That's exactly what I was praising this game about. It makes it so that certain types are way more valuable. Like, I don't even know where it is in the game, but I think there is only one ghost type in this entire game. Don't quote me on that. I might be slightly wrong on that, but I know there's some Pokemon types that are, like, super rare just because, like, no one has them. Like, we have not fought any ghosts. We have not caught any ghosts. They're just not here yet. Nowhere. And then all of a sudden starts shaking up the type chart matchups. All of a sudden, like, normal types aren't quite as valuable anymore. That's super neat. Like, I think those... I don't know if they're the first, but those are two of the first ice types. I mean, we have caught 2 fire types already. Ice types aren't exactly eating good. Like, well, let's be honest here. Like, fire type is the only type that I've gotten multiple of. They're not living good life, even through all this. Yanma, could you please stop that? He has gotten like one successful Shadow Rush in like 7 battles. Okay. I know what you're trying to go for, Lag, that yes, certain Pokemon do become way more viable in this game, but no, there are some Pokemon that are just dog water. Like... There is one Pokemon we have not gotten to yet that, like, I love him, he's great, I'm sure, but he's never joining the party. They give you a... I do love NU Pokemons being in here, but, like, unrated Pokemon, no spoilers. True. Okay, Yanma, you have failed to use Shadow Rush again. Horsey has set up multiple Dragon Dances, and I'm now going to be swept because Yanma is just hyper happy about being on the team. Like, Quilava is never the one to die, but Horsey over here is set up as a sweeper. Oh no, and there's a Swords Dance. Yanma, I am fighting a 2v2 with one Pokemon at a time. Yanma is doing nothing. Yanma, please, this is getting out of hand. The situation grows dire, Yanma. He scratched him. We're okay. Yanma did it! Unfortunately, Yanma is a Pokemon in Pokemon Colosseum, so I'll have to give it like a 2 out of 10. Now I gotta go heal again because, Yanma. You see, they lure you into false insecurity. Yanma's used by the enemies in this dungeon. It's 3 levels higher. And remember, this is all Silent's fault. It is very funny that Yanma is consistently entering fights and just going hyper and doing nothing. It is usually Quilava doing 100% of the work. Oh, we know Sonic Boom, which is not even a bug type move. Thank you, Yanma. Okay, Yanma. It is every time. Yanma Quilava is dying. Yanma, your party's falling around you. Burn him. Ah. Acid? Jesus. It's a bit fucked up, don't you think? Oh, acid is AoE. Wow. Yeah, man, it did a crisp like 5 damage to both of us. Okay, Yanma's playing the game now. Thank you, Yanma. Peak meme of Yanma doing nothing. It is 1000% Yanma's fault. Like, that we need to keep backtracking to heal. Yanma has exacerbated this so much. Yanma exists only to feel a lot of emotions. Yanma contributes nothing. Yanma does not pay any rent. Yanma's doing no chores. Yanma's just feeling a lot of things. Emotions felt. Yanma clocks out for the day. Hey! Hello. Okay. Hey, Silva! Breathe. Hey, there's the Spinnerack. Ariados was canon all along. See, I wasn't wrong. I was just talking about the future. Oh? It's Remoraid. Ooh, artillery content. Nice. I don't know when I last saved. Well, I don't know what you're talking about. I've never said anything about artillery in my life. Thank you, Yanma. Oh. Thank you, Yanma. No artillery for us. Why do you want Yanma on the team again? Are you sure about that one? Yanma has never done that much damage before. Remory just died. Ah, yeah, there it goes. Okay, Yanma's clocked back out for the day. Thank you, Yanma. What would I do without you? Well, if you wanted Octillery, sorry about that. Too bad. Firma. Did you also have a Remoraid, preferably? Oh my god. The Remoraid. Remoraid spotted. Let me tell you, Mantine became one of my favorite Pokemon in the entire series because of this game. I fucking love it. Okay, Uproar. Thank you, Scion. Oh, I've never agreed with anything you've said more than this right now. Mantine is so cool. I use Mantine in 100% of all of my playthroughs. Mantine is so cool, and Remoraid's there too. Mantine is one of those Pokemon I just never get to use in any of the games because they never put them anywhere. And then whenever something faints, I'll send in, Flappy and paralyze the Mantine. I could just keep using Sonic Boom, because Sonic Boom does just like a flat, like, 40 damage, I think. Or 20, 40 damage, something like that. So it's real safe to chip out Mantine. Like, it can't even crit or anything. It's just a set amount of damage. That is not at all the animation I would ever have expected Defense Curl to have. Alright. Speed Bell, that might be bad. Oh, well, bye. Well, if you're gonna crit anyone, I'd prefer it to be Yanma. Now Flappy can come and paralyze the Mantine. We're getting bodied out here, but then again, I am like pumping the brakes. Ow, please let Flappy get the... Oh, okay, and the Speed Ball. We're probably not getting this Thunder Wave off. Well... Traitor! Mantine, can you please stop, quote-unquote, fucking my team? And crit. This Mantine is putting up more of a fight than every single trainer on this trek up here combined. Well, I'm gonna start hucking some balls then, because I don't got anything better. Can't like do anything more to Mantine, so that's life now. Okay. Mantine can actually go for a Shadow Rush, but it really has just been clicking Bubble Beam and nothing else. Which means it would be able to take some recoil, you know, chip it out a bit more. Hopefully, that would just Bubble Beam. It's close. Mantine found his button. He don't need none others. Their Yanma has speed boost. Our Yanma doesn't have speed. I'm mad. They have a better Yanma. This sucks. We have, what, like compound eyes or something like that? Probably. Now it's faster. Can you please do anything else? Thanks. I'm gonna keep throwing Premier Balls at it because if Mantine's on the team, he deserves the shiny ball, but, you know, if it can't happen, it can't happen. I'll start hugging Great Balls after this. God damn it. Now the question is, what is the rest of the Mankind's moveset? The world may never know. This is gonna get tedious real fast. It's like, at this point, I almost want to accept death. Like, oh no, they've beaten me. And it should hopefully let the Elder Lady respawn too. Maybe get that Remoraid. But, like, if I catch it, I catch it. I'm not just gonna, like, throw the fight. Unless that let me get Flappy back and all that. But even still, God, this is annoying. Thank you. Oh, bye. No, I want to go save. Shadow Pokemon. Shadow Pokemon is a Pokemon that has been made into a fighting machine by artificially shutting the door to its heart. What we didn't know is that the Shadow Pokemon exude a dark aura that can't normally be seen by the human eye. Unfortunately, a girl with the ability to see this dark aura has been discovered. This is a major problem. The girl could become a huge obstacle for the Shadow Pokemon clan. A solution to this threat is urgently needed. Alright, I'm gonna go save now. Thank you. This place sucks. I hate it. I did not get a Remoraid. And it's all Yanma's fault. I mean, I like Octillery. He's okay. Be nice. Octillery is neat. I mean, we'd never get to see Octillery, but conceptual Octillery, you know how it is. Let me check something real fast. Yep, compound eyes, I knew it. Oh yeah, Mantine. I guess. At least now we have a team of 6 things that I can actually, like, actively... Ow! Use. And I need to actively open the door to Mantine's heart, so Mantine goes up front. Very nice. Hell yeah. And, that's a good stopping point, actually. Mainly because I need to be done, and therefore wherever I need to be done is inherently a good stopping point. But, yeah, no, we did it. We've raided a base. We got Mantine. Yanma did something bad. What's Water Absorb? Actually, very nice. That's a good ability, being just immune to an entire... Oh, you actually can't see what nature they have until you... do better. Oh, they're the ribbons. Sassy nature. A naughty nature. Blaze makes sense. It's a starter. Old. Wes's old friend, yeah. Old lacks adamant. Okay. Alright, well that's that. So there we go. Oh god. What? Sassy is plus special defense minus speed? God damn it. Fucking... God damn it, Yanma. You're meant to be fast. This is such a bad Yanma. At least it's not taking any of its offensive stats, but Alright. Thank you all for coming. I hope you all enjoyed Yanma, and peace. Blech.